So I started rearranging my day a little bit. I started to come home from work, and then instead of immediately doing my outdoor workout, I would go and I'm sitting on my bed. I would sit on my bed and read, actively read. So I got my highlighters and my pen. I'm writing in the margins and highlighting important shit. And I'm doing that right as I get home. And then as soon as I'm done with that, yesterday I did the 10 minutes of dedicated visualization. But today I didn't do that. And then afterward, I worked on my business, which was write a social media post, research one ingredient, and then anything else that I declare. And I did that right after that as well, as opposed to getting home, going outside, working out, coming back home, ice bath, and everything like that. And I know the intent of the program is to challenge yourself and to force yourself to do hard shit and push past that comfort zone. But it is so much more, I guess, tolerable, maybe. I don't know what the right word would be. It's easier, we'll say, to want to get into the ice bath after I have just been outside already. And I don't know if that's because I'm walking and I'm getting warm or how that works necessarily. I don't know the science behind the body temp and the cold exposure to my skin and then all this shit and then going to an ice. I don't know. But it makes me want to get in the ice bath more than if I were to be sitting here. For example, first thing in the morning to go take an ice bath, not there yet. But doing it right after outdoor workout, yeah, I'll do that. So I just wanted to switch things up and see how I did. And between yesterday and today, I think it's going to be what I do now. It feels better to get home and then read because I'm not reading while I'm tired of shit. So that means I'm able to focus and comprehend and actively read and take notes and stuff, as opposed to just reading to hurry and read to get it over with so I can go to sleep because I'm falling asleep. There's been a few times where I'm actually standing up reading and I'm still falling asleep because I'm so fucking gassed from the day. And I guess that's good, man. I'm getting so much shit done and progressing that I can't even stand and read because I'm so tired. I guess that's a good thing, but kind of. But I wanted to take reading more serious than I have been. And that's so I got some highlighters, a pen, and everything, and taking some notes. Focusing on reading, focusing on finding good quotes, good ideas, good, I've got different colors here. I'm trying to figure out a system. Right now, green is for factual information that is what you would call hard-hitting truth, Blue is for good ideas. Orange is for theories, laws, whatever, formulas, whatever. And then I've got yellow and pink, and I haven't used either of those yet. I think yellow is going to be for vocab words that I don't know. And then pink might be, I don't know. I have no idea. Also, just thought about something. I know maybe 20 episodes ago I talked about, or 30 or 40, I don't know. I talked about how I want to stop saying, like. And I think I'm doing a lot better job of that now, but I'm still saying, I'm still saying, I think I'm doing a lot better. Whatever. So this just in, I'm sitting here and I just got bit by a tired bug, as my family would say. I'm tired of shit now. It just hit me. God damn it. So I'm supposed to go to bed a half hour ago for 7 hours of sleep, but it's looking like we're going to get 6 because I got to do the show here. And then I got to stretch afterward, do 10 minutes of visualization, and then finish my gratitude. So that's what we got to do. And it's so interesting that I still have all this shit to do when I had all day to do it. Because I can do my gratitudes literally in the morning, at work, on break, at lunch, at work, sitting at my desk, whatever. I can do the dedicated visualization after work. I could do that on lunch. There's so many things that I could be doing. Could read while at work if I walk to my car and then sit in there and then read. There's so many things that we can crunch time on and not really compromise on. Because I used to read at work. Maybe I think I did that for about a week or two. And it was great, but I found myself getting distracted by all my coworkers in the break room and stuff because that's really the only place where I can go to read. If I'm at my desk, I'm technically in work area, which means I got to have my safety glasses on, and I'm kind of expected to work. If I'm at my desk, I'm in the work area. It's kind of like playing football, but reading right inside the out of bounds line. So you're on field, you're in the work area. You can't just go sit there and read. I mean, but it's a little bit different. You totally could, but it's not a good look. I mean, if people don't know you're on break, well, first of all, it's none of their goddamn business. But a lot of people might see that and say, "Oh, what the fuck? He just at his desk reading." Well, I'll do that, But I'm on break. But I don't have a little timer, a flashy light that tells other people that. So whatever. What the fuck was I talking about before this? I'm not really sure. I wanted to stop saying and then what did I say after that? I don't know. So here's a format that I want to start implementing in the show, and I think that's what I'll do. So the intro, maybe from here on out, is just going to be me discussing a couple wins for the day and a couple losses. And I think I even said this yesterday. But just to start the show off with the documentation that is supposed to be this show. And then after the wins and losses, I'm going to talk about my goals, I think. Maybe for the week or for the month. I'm not sure. I did find an app. It's called Good Task. I think I might have talked about that already, but it costs money. I got it for my phone, and it appears to be exactly what I'm looking for. Almost too much. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of features. There's a lot of things that are very unclear to me, but it seems like it might be. Seems like it's going to be the exact thing that I'm looking for. It's called Good Task, and I haven't actually used it yet. I mean, I've used it on my phone, just testing features out. But one of the key features in this software, is that it allows you to see your weekly, your monthly, and your yearly goals at a glance, and you have different categories. So in the example here that I'm looking at, it has your health goal, your career goal for 2020. For health, he wants to be at 80 kilograms. For growth, he wants to learn how to play guitar. For career, he wants to have an Apple Design Award. It's pretty sick. Relationship, mini family trips. I mean, those are very basic, and nothing against this guy. He's clearly the developer, but I'm going to put all my shit in there, because if I can be forced to see it right then and there as I'm just doing my shit, that's valuable. That's a valuable tool. So he's got timers in there. Got a whole lot of different shit in there. I got to figure out how to use it, because it looks visually like exactly what I want. It's got a 4.7 star review. Another things which are hallelujah. I geeked out. One thing, does it work? Yeah, I'm just reading the reviews. So I've got this app. I'm going to use it and see how I actually use it, set it up. And I just got to find the time to do that, because, when I'm not at work and I'm not, truth is, I just got to prioritize my time better, manage my time better, I should say. But we'll get there, one thing at a time. I mean, I didn't just work all day today. I came home and then I wrapped a Christmas gift, ate, sat on my phone a little bit, and actually looking at crypto. I actually invested in some crypto recently, so that's pretty cool. I'm learning more about that. I think it is interesting shit, and so I'd like to learn more and invest some money. Let's see if I'm up or down right now. Matter of fact, probably down. Oh, we're up a little bit. Hell yeah, we're up 81 cents. I made 81 cents today. Hell yeah, dude. Cool. So, trying to find a good app for productivity, for tracking my progress, my habits, my tasks, and being able to see the calendar view of everything. I don't think that it tracks streaks. Does Good Task track streaks of tasks? I don't think it does. Let's double check. Task. We gotta include task. Well, actually, let's go back. I just want to see if it tracks streaks. Probably not. It's all good. Just I like the idea of having the streak and having it be visible, because I think it's powerful knowing if you've been super killing it for the last 10 days or 20 days or 30 days, whatever it is. And if I can use that and know that I'm about to hit a streak of 100 or something like that, that's cool shit. I like that. I've had a lot of ideas with making programs and shit based off of the number 100. That being, do the thing that you're trying to be better at for 100 days straight. That's the program, something like that. Very simple. Just do it for 100 days. Because if you can do something, we'll just say 30 minutes every single day for 100 days straight, you're going to learn a lot about that one thing. You're going to get better at that one thing. There's going to be a lot of progress and growth and development in that one thing. And so that's kind of the idea. I think 100 days is a good amount of time for a lot of shit. It's also a very pretty number, 100. So who knows, dude? I was looking at my founder's formula. I want to call it something different. Founder's formula sounds cool to me, but it's not. The idea with founder's formula is to be able to put the idea out there and have somebody utilize that same idea based on the percentage of days that they want to win, and off of that, based on what part of what they're choosing to be their formula. And so for me, it's all the things I talked about a few days ago, and then the second thing is all the critical task things that I have to do. And those are declared the day of. And so the idea with all that is to wake up in the morning, hop on my laptop, get my 5 tasks for the day declared, ready to go on paper, and then, so maybe wake up half hour earlier than when I'm waking up now, and then have that be laptop time, we'll call it, and then get my shit planned for the day. And I don't know how that will work. I don't really like the idea of waking up any earlier than I am now, just because that means I have to go to bed earlier. And it's almost like I'm working graves. If I were to wake up at 1:30, I'm pretty much working graves at that point. And I don't really want to do that. I want to not go to bed at 6:30 to get 7 hours of sleep. That sounds a little bit ridiculous to me at the moment. I mean, even going to bed at 7 is ridiculous, but 7:30 we'll see. But it's 8:43 now, so we're late. It's all good. But yeah, I was looking at the founders formula, checking into my goals here, checking in on what is part of the formula. And I think I want to do this thing where I check in on social media once every week at the very end of the week as a quick recap on how I did on the founders formula, which again, I'm going to call it something different. Showing my percentage, just a cool little graphic that looks nice, that I can use that to kind of pump this idea that I have. And if it's a good idea, people will catch on. If it's not, then people won't, and that's okay. I have nothing to lose by doing it. But it also holds me a little bit accountable, because if I'm posting this on my social media once a week, at the very end, the idea is to say, I did these things, here's my tasks I got done. My win percentage for the week was 100%. Or if I miss a day, that would be, I think, 86% or something. Hey Siri, what's 100 divided by 7? 14. Damn, dude, he's so good at math. Oh, I learned how to do this thing where you can calculate the day of the month or the day of the week based on math, and then So for example, we'll see if I can do it live right now. No, I'm not cheating. I'm going to write down a date so that I can see it. So we're gonna say March 8th, 2029. So I'm going to figure out what day of the week that is based on math. And you guys probably think I'm cheating or whatever, but because I just typed a whole bunch of shit, I'm just typing the date so that I can see it. So it's March 8th, 2029. So I'm going to calculate it starting now. 29, 4, 2, 5, 7, so 1, 157, 157, 157. Oh, I did that wrong. Let's restart. I actually fucked up. All right, let's try that again. So March 8th, 2029. Also, this is pretty awkward and boring. I get it, but I'm just flexing real quick because I can do math in my head really good. So hold on. March 8th, 2029. All right. That would be a 3, and that would be a Wednesday. So that'd be So it'd be a Thursday. So that's a Thursday. Final answer. So, hey Siri, what day of the week is March 8th, 2029?
It's Thursday, the 8th of March.
Hey Siri, can you say that again? Hey Siri, can you repeat that? Oh my lord. Hey Siri, what day of the week is March 8th, 2029? Okay, well it's not talking, but it's Thursday. Thursday, March 8th, 2029. Fuck yeah, dude. I can do that shit in my head now, so that's cool. I learned how to do that. I like shit like that. I like numbers and calculations. Call me a fucking nerd. I like puzzles in my head. I like Rubik's Cubes. I like mind games. I like that shit. It's very fun for me to exercise that. I was actually doing it at work, and my cousin comes up and he says, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, I'm doing math, dude. I'm just trying to count. He said, "What the fuck are you doing math for? What? What are you doing math for?" And I just said, "I like to learn, bro. I'm just trying to get better. I like to exercise my brain." And it's funny because what a weird thing to walk up on somebody in any context, and they're just doing math for fun on paper, writing calculations and shit. So the way you do that real quick, in case you give a fuck, is, so we did March 8th, 2029, so I'm going to write it down again. March 8th. Okay, so how you do this is you take the last two digits of the year that you want to figure out and divide it by 12. So 29 divided by 12, it's only whole numbers, so it'd be 2. So you have the number 2. And then you figure out the difference between the product of how many times 12 goes into that 29 and subtract it. So for example, 5 is left over from 29, the year 2029, and then the calculation of 12 times 2, because that's only the amount of times it can go into 29 fully. So the remainder of that 5 is 5. So 29 minus 24 is 5. So now you have now we have 2 and 5. And now you take how many times can 4 go into that 5, that second calculation. Okay, that's 1. So now we have 2, 5, and 1. So total, we have 8. 2, 5, and 1. And then now we have to add it in the century code, and this is where you have to look it up a little bit. But the century code is for the 2000s is a Tuesday, which means it's a 2. So 2. So we have all those numbers, add them together, that's 10. And now we divide that by 7. 7, and then you take the remainder that's not used, so only whole numbers here, and then you that's your number. So 10 divided by 7 is 1, and with 3 left over. So you take that 3, because it's 3 left over, it's 3, that's the number. 3 correlates to Wednesday. Wednesday means that doomsday, the anchor points of the year, are all going to be that day. So it would be a Wednesday. And so because I know that March 7th is an anchor point, a doomsday, that means it's March 8th is a Wednesday. And so, or March 7th is a Wednesday. And so because March 8th is one day more than that, that is a Thursday. Let's see if I can make it say it. Hey Siri, what day was March 8th, 2029?
It's Thursday, the 8th of March, 2029.
He's smart as shit, dude. What can he say? Fuck, let's do another one real quick. Let's figure out. Let's see. Let's do October 4th, 2024. Okay, so we got boom. So we got 2002413. So 3. That would be 3 Wednesday. 3 back. That 3 Wednesday. Thursday. Wednesday. Hey Thursday. Hey Siri, what day is October 4th? Hey Siri, what day is October 4th, 2024?
It's Friday, the 4th of October.
Oh, I fucked up. So you get the point. I'm not good at it. I'm not 100% at it. Got 50-50 on this episode, but it is what the fuck it is. All right, we're learning. See, I'm glad I fucked up actually, so you guys know I'm not full of shit. That I'm not cheating. I mean, how the fuck is it Friday though? Oh, I fucked up. That's how, because 2 goes in there. It's 2, 0. How many times? Yeah, I get it. It's all good. Yeah, so anyway, I had that idea of posting the date, the percentage that I got, and putting it all at the end of my story for the week. Maybe little filter or something like that, because I want to get creative on social media, make my own shit, because I find extreme joy in that. So we'll see how we can make time for all the shit that we want to do, and then make it happen. So we'll go from there. But anyway, guys, I know that I just hit 20 minutes, but I have a lot more shit to get down for the night. I'm very tired, so I'm gonna end it there. Hopefully there was some value found on this podcast. So we will stop it there. I'll talk to you next time.